So I'm an esthetician, 20K, 30K months. I decided, hey, we're gonna close this physical location so we could prepare for the new formulas we were getting ready to launch.
And how are we doing on e-commerce now?
Horrible. Horrible. We're not even hitting $5,000 months.
How are we collecting emails?
We've ran ads as well. We haven't ran them in a while.
Okay, so just tell me you don't have a strategy.
We do have a strategy.
Link in my bio. So the only way you get people's email is you post on your Instagram page and hope that they click that.
They do.
Did you post one today?
No, I didn't.
Yesterday?
No. The day before last night going into this morning, yes, but it expired. I own
The formula is your formula?
No. It's my formula.
It's your formula?
Mm-hmm.
So why you say it wasn't your formula?
It's not.
You suck, your business sucks, and you'll never be successful. How many people paid you $5,000? You never lied to anybody? Okay, real quick. Anything you see in here? It's over, bro. What's your belief system? You're married, yes, to a woman, or you let your wife wear pants? When I ask you for something and you don't give it to me, are you knowing that you're lying to me?
Lying?
You cannot move being this comfortable. But you be in the crib and your drawers just like, hey, yo. My job is to make you fail. My job is to make you quit. My job is to make you cry. But if you survive it, success is on the other side. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am amazing. Thanks for asking. You watched the hot seat, right?
I do.
What made you want to be on the hot seat? Let me ask you, do you watch the clips or you saw like full episodes?
No, I saw full episodes and I watched the clips.
Good. What made you want to be on the hot seat?
I wanted to be on the hot seat because I'm going through a transition in business. I know that I have something to share, but more so too, I know it's very important for me as a founder to be ever present, to tell the story of who we are, where we're going. I know it's not a lot of people that know of us at this time, but I know we are truly needed in our community amidst the noise of the industry that we're in and the distractions.
You're saying your company.
Yes.
People don't know you, but they need you.
They need me and my company. Absolutely. Why?
Yeah.
Because we tell the truth at Skinostics. There is a lot of miseducation and misinformation in the skincare industry amongst black and brown skin. And so amidst of those distractions and the noise, we need people who are representing the skin of color community with the truth, with facts, and not just opinions or mere belief off of conspiracy theories.
Okay. So what do you do?
So I'm an esthetician.
Okay.
I own Skinostics. It is a skincare brand where we tackle acne and hyperpigmentation, those being the top two skin concerns in the African American community and also multicultural communities as well. Recently, we transitioned from a service-based model to a full e-commerce model. So that's what we do. That's where we are. But beyond just being a skincare brand, we are a paradigm shift. So we shift your mindset when it comes to traditional skincare to help you understand how to make informed decisions about what your skin needs with, like I said, accurate information.
Gotcha. So you said you went from a skincare brand to an e-commerce brand?
No, we were a service-based brand.
Service-based. Okay, so
now
you're an esthetician where you do the thing to the person's face.
Absolutely, yes. So I was hands-on with clients. That's how they experienced the brand first, starting back in 2019. I had a location. No, I had a location in Midtown, but we decided to take it for e-commerce. It wasn't service-based. It wasn't something from the beginning that I saw myself doing long-term. I like e-commerce. I knew that being in a salon suite and studio, for me...
Real quick, when you opened the salon studio, you knew this is what you thought this was not what you wanted to do?
Not going into it at first, but as I started to maneuver throughout the years, I'm a forward thinker. So as I started to maneuver throughout the years and I started to get, experience with clients, I started to understand what they needed and how they viewed skincare. I started to say, A salon suite for me is a stepping stone to opening up a larger spa, med spa. I realized that's not what I want to do.
Gotcha.
So I decided, hey, we're going to close this physical location, get outside of these four walls where I'm 1-to-1 with the client, or even 2-to-1, having an employee.
Were you making money?
Absolutely. 20K, 30K months.
Ooh.
It was very it was fun.
And how are we doing on e-commerce now?
Horrible. We've seen a huge revenue dip.
So we go from $20,000-$30,000 months to what?
Not even, I can't even tell you a full year or a full month, but right now we're not even hitting $5,000 months.
You said you can't tell me a full year or full month.
So after we closed down the physical location in March of 2023.
Okay, so
we took
almost a year ago.
Yes, almost a year ago. We took like a 6-7 month break or hiatus, so we could prepare for the new formulas we were getting ready to launch. So we had.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
You took 6 months off to prepare for the new formula that you're going to launch.
Absolutely.
So why did you need to take 6 months off?
Because that costs money.
It costs money to prepare for the formula?
No, it costs. So we fired everyone, right? We fired everyone. We decided,
before you got rid of the store.
Absolutely.
Why did you fire everyone?
Because we knew with this transition, we had already knew that we were going to be in for the ride of our lives, and that revenue was going to dip. When we closed down the store, we decided that we were going to get rid of the inventory that we had with our own formulas that we already had.
So you had products.
Absolutely.
And you're an esthetician where people come in and you do the work.
Yes.
And you're making $20,000, $30,000 every single month.
Absolutely.
And how many employees did you have?
I just had 1 to 2 at the time.
1 to 2. Mm-hmm. But you fired everybody. 1
part-time, 1 full-time.
You fired the 2 people.
Absolutely.
Okay. What did the 2 people do?
One, I was about to say her name.
I mean, it's just us here. You don't need to say her name.
One, she was an esthetician. Mm-hmm. She worked alongside me next door. And then also we did have people on our creative team that
Hold on. I'm unpacking a lot of what you're telling me. The esthetician had a suite next door to you.
Correct.
And you were paying both rents.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So you ain't got 2 spaces.
Yes, it started with just me, and then I added her in next door.
You added her in, you paid her rents, and you paid her based on her servicing your clients or her getting her own clients?
No, servicing mine.
Okay, so she didn't go get her own clients?
No.
Never?
She did. She brought in some, but not many at all.
Did you make money off of those clients as well?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, cool. Okay, great.
Yes. So we knew.
So the economics wasn't working, meaning
no.
You started getting less clients and you didn't need her.
No, I did not need her. At the time when I brought her in, everything was on the up and up. I was seeing an overflow of clients. It was just a lot for me to handle. All of those clients by myself being 1-to-1. So I brought her in. She was next door to me in the suite where she was working on the clients. I was training her. And about 6 months after I hired her, I, realized that, hey, this is not working. And I take full responsibility.
Because you weren't getting as many clients.
Exactly.
Okay.
Things started to dwindle down.
Starts dwindling down.
Yes.
So you have to let her go because it just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense to keep her.
But you were making enough money on your own though, right?
Correct.
Did you let go of the other suite?
Say it again.
Did you let go of the other suite?
Absolutely.
Okay. So,
yes. Landlords were very reasonable, gracious with me. You can let it go. If this doesn't make sense for you, go ahead, let's cut it out.
So you let that go.
Let it go.
And on your own, you were making about how much?
Personal?
Yeah.
So I wasn't taking anything out of the earnings that I was making at the time.
No, how much was your company doing when it was just you?
Oh, it was 20 to 30K months.
20, okay.
Yes.
So it's 20, 30K with the girl and 20, 30K without her.
Correct.
Either way. So
correct.
You let her go.
Right.
And you're taking this money.
Yes.
And the plan was to do what? months?
The plan for me, what I saw long term when I let her go, the plan for me was shut down this physical location. Let's go full e-commerce. When I had her, I was able to free up some of my time, and she was able to be there, and I was able to work on other things in the business, such as marketing and advertising, scouting to bring people in to help us, with things we needed help on.
Got it.
So I was able to free up time. It wasn't that it just wasn't working entirely, but I just realized, hey, I can't give this away. Like, just hand this over right now. We're just this is prematurely, and it's just not working economically. So let's just go full e-commerce.
So 30,000. Were you doing any e-commerce sales while you were at the physical location?
Service based? Yes, I was. We were doing e-commerce sales on our Shopify site, but it wasn't the mainstream of income.
How much were you doing?
I would say about $3,000 a month.
Okay.
It wasn't much because most of our sales were coming from clients that were coming in to see us. For you to see us anyway, you had to buy product from us. Yeah. So, we were putting you on treatment plans, so it was imperative.
How much were you charging
we were making the
per
sales.
client?
It depended on what they got. So I had a range of services, not a long menu, but I'll say average. They were coming in paying $299 to $325.
So about $300, and about how many people per day?
I would see at least 8 to 9 clients a day.
8 to 9 clients a day?
Absolutely.
Look, man, I see y'all enjoying the episode, but entrepreneurship is tough, as you can see. But if you want to make more money, get more information, and really have more support, you need a community, okay? Morning Meetup is a community that I've started 6 years ago, where every single morning I'm talking to a group of entrepreneurs, giving them more information, giving them support, and teaching them how to make more money, how to grow their business, okay? We have a book club that you need to be a part of. We have meetups that you need to be a part of. The missing link is connection to not only a coach, but a community, okay? You don't have to join every single morning, okay? But if you wake up this morning, you know that we are there Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, okay? Join our book club. You don't have to speak. You could be quiet. You don't have to have your camera on, but the more you're on, you want people to see your face and connect with us, okay? The morning meetup will get you more money, more information, and more support this year, 2024, okay? So it's only $497 for the entire year. That's 250 calls with the community teaching you how to do this thing called entrepreneurship, okay? So if this interview resonates with you at any point and you say, yo, you know what? The way he's talking to him or the way he's talking to her, I need him to talk to me like that. Well, join us every single morning. And quiet as kept, most of the people that are on the hot seat come from the Morning Meetup community. You all get priority, all right? So go to themorningmeetup.com. Let's get back to the episode. And how many days a week were you working?
I was working at least 5 days a week.
5 days a week?
Sometimes 6.
So $2,400 a day.
And that was starting off.
Yeah.
I did go down to 3 days. Once I brought her in, I wasn't working as much.
Okay. So, I mean, shoot, that's about 50,000. If it's, I know every day is inconsistent, but
right.
About 40, 50,000 every single month doing that. And you're making $3,000 on your e-commerce site.
Right.
And your decision was, let me just shut down this business to just make the $3,000 a month on the e-commerce site?
No, that was not the decision. Just to make the $3,000. So you have to understand there is also overhead too. So in
how much was overhead?
The scope of work that I do, the laser, I had a laser. That's like almost $100,000. That's very expensive.
Oh, you bought a laser?
No, I didn't buy it. I was leasing it.
What is the $100,000?
That's how much you have to pay out overtime if you're gonna keep it. That's how much I would have been paying the company.
How much are you paying a month for that?
About $3,500 a month.
$3,500 a month for the laser.
It's expensive.
How much was the space?
About $1,200.
$1,200.
But then also you got to remember, I didn't just have the one space. I had next door.
Right, but we let go of the other one.
Correct.
And, you said you're still making the same amount of money, and your overhead's $5,000, but you're making $20,000 to $30,000 a month.
And then I also had people who were working. I hired on independent contracting for projects. Got missed over.
What kind of projects?
Branding and marketing. So when we launched our first set of products, our own products, because when I didn't have those, I was just wholesaling other skincare companies, bringing it in, retailing them to the clients. Well, when we brought in our own first set of products that we were going to retail in person, also on the e-commerce site, we wanted to do a launch. I had never done a launch before. All of that was new to me. Yeah. People knew of me from my content, recording the treatments and things like that. That's how I got a lot of clients. But I wanted to explore doing a launch, having a team, doing creative directing, and having them to do the photo shoots.
You put a lot of your money into people trying to make extra money.
Absolutely.
Which I get it.
Right.
100%.
Correct.
When you left, were you operating in the negative?
When I left the service base? Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Tying up loose ends from the equipment that I had. Mostly that, but other than that, no.
But so when you let go of the space, it was because you were like drowning in the business. Like you weren't making any money.
It started to dwindle down like fast.
We went from 20 to 30,000, and I would imagine business got a lot slower.
Right.
Is that why you went to 3 days a week? Because you just didn't have the clients?
No, I didn't go to 3 days a week when I didn't have the clients. I went to 3 days a week when I had her. I went to 3 days a week when I had her to start working on other things in the business. When you let her go, did you come back into 5 days a week? Yes.
But even when you came back,
it didn't make sense.
Sales started dropping.
Correct.
So why did sales start dropping?
I started to I started to have to switch locations. So what I did was I left the premier location that I was in.
Why did you switch? I don't understand.
Due to cost. I was trying to cut costs. I'm drowning.
You had two people. You let one of the suites go. The owners were cool with it. Then you have this one suite.
Right.
And then you're saying, I'm going to leave this suite and I'm going to go to another suite.
Right. The cost has been reduced.
From what to what?
So I went from $1,200 to about $500, $600 a month.
Okay. And then you went into the salon suite for like $600 a month, cut it in half. But with that move, a lot of your clients didn't follow you.
No, they did not.
Would you move to the hood?
No, I didn't move to the hood. I moved out here to Shambling. It wasn't the hood. I don't do that.
I mean, from $1,200 to $600, there got to be a difference.
But that's not. No, it wasn't the hood. It was an office space with other salon suites in it, and it also had a retail store in it. It wasn't the hood.
Anyone selling drugs in the vicinity?
No, what drugs? I don't play that. I come from the hood. Okay. So I'm already familiar with that.
I'm trying to understand. So initially you were saying it like, I left the brick and mortar because one, it's not what I wanted to do. I'm not fulfilled. And two, you took off 6 months to work on a formula, which I don't think you're telling me the truth. Because now we're realizing that you left the salon suites because you just weren't making any money.
No, that's not true.
That's what you told me. You said I'm making $20,000, $30,000 a month. I left because I was trying to work on my formula. I wanted to go full e-commerce. Then I took 6 months off to work on a formula. And what I understand about entrepreneurship is it don't take 6 months to work on a formula, and that's all you do. I
said to prepare. It takes money for the formulas.
Which is even worse. You took 6 months to prepare to do something?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did. So you think that I'm lying?
Walk me through this preparation process. Like you're preparing to do something.
Yes.
So tell me what that looks like.
Okay. So we closed March 2023. We were supposed to actually close earlier than that. Yes. I went and I competed in an international competition. It's called the Skin Games. I became a finalist in it. That was my only reason for staying, because I had to have a physical location to do so. I was supposed to have been gone way before March, but I stayed to do that. Yeah. After I got done with that, became a finalist, I said, okay, now that I've done this, because I always wanted to do it, I'm done. After March, with the service-based side.
So you started a service-based business, and then you got into the competition. And once you got into the competition, you said, I'm not going to do this anymore because this is my dream, to be in a competition?
No.
And you're doing $20,000, $30,000 a month?
Yes, I was.
You got to explain this to me a little better.
Oh, my.
Maybe I'm tripping.
Are you tripping?
Maybe. I don't know.
think you are.
I'm not blaming it on you. It could be me.
Okay, so the Skin Games was something that I always wanted to do. It wasn't anything that I was going to just keep doing year after year. It wasn't why I was staying at all.
But you were saying you were done with the industry as a whole. Of doing the
doing
work.
the physical services. Yes, I knew that I could still be an esthetician and I could still have impact online. So I knew I could do that. I didn't see any estheticians doing it. I didn't see them having their own product. I didn't see them going beneath the four walls to actually be able to impact on a bigger platform. I knew that having a large spa was not my end all be all. So why stay in a salon suite and being one-to-one with the client when I could have bigger impact?
I feel that.
I knew that coming outside of these four walls, was it going to be a transition? Was the revenue going to dip? Absolutely. Yeah. I was aware of that. I didn't mind that. I wasn't going to stay. Even if I was losing money, I understand there are ebbs and flows with business. So I didn't have a problem, staying in, but that's just not what I wanted to do.
Okay, but just for clarity, when you shut down your business, you were doing $20,000 to $30,000 a month.
It had dwindled down. It wasn't 20 to 30K months anymore. It was about 10K.
10K. Okay.
Yes.
All right, so that makes sense.
And even with bills, that
that
so goes
the
down.
machine is 35.
Correct.
Went down to like 600, which is 4,000. So you're profiting 6,000, but you don't get the old 6,000.
Right.
I see what you're saying. So you leave, and then you do what with your life?
I leave. I'm online. I'm doing virtual consultations, which I was already doing that anyway when I was in service.
Virtual consultations for?
Online for clients all over the world.
Oh, for people who want help with their skin.
Correct.
Okay.
I understood that I didn't have to be in-house, in treatment, hands-on with clients. I knew I could make a difference with their skin if they could just talk to me and tell me what was going on. So I had a whole consultation process. You come on the booking site, you fill out the questions.
And ain't no overhead.
Ain't no overhead.
I like
it's
that.
no overhead. It's no
charging?
machines. I was charging $325. I now charge $650.
Okay.
So there's no overhead. I don't have any machines. I don't have to show up every day. I can do everything from the comfort of my own home.
I like it.
And then on top of that, I'm able to work more on the business data-wise, analyzing that data, getting prepared and trying to project and see where are we going to be when we launch these formulas, because most of our clients have experienced us in person.
Gotcha. So what were the formula is like you're coming up with a product, a skincare product.
Yes, a range of products from cleansers to SPFs. Yes,
Good.
That's expensive.
I see. So this is you coming up with the formulas and getting the science together and how you're going to strategize and all that kind of stuff. At the same time, you're doing consultations at this point. You still doing consultations?
Yes, I'm still doing consultations.
Make good money from that?
It's okay. It could be better. It could be better.
What do you think your revenue is for the year? Like, let's say last year.
Last year, well, I didn't do business a full year. Remember, I took several months off.
No, but you were doing consultations.
Yes, I was. But it don't compare to no service base.
Why not?
I stopped in March.
Why doesn't it compare to a service base?
That doesn't compare to service base because I'm not seeing the clients every 2 weeks. Some clients I would see weekly. When you're doing virtual consultations, you don't need to see your clients weekly.
Okay, so are you saying that you couldn't make the money that you were making with consultations?
I could, but not as fast as I think it's easier selling in person than it is online.
So your major goal is selling products. Okay. How's it going?
I think it's going good. It could be better. I just don't think that we have enough eyes on us as of now. Like I said, most of our clientele, the people on our email list, they met us in person. So transitioning them from meeting us in person, me being hands-on with them, to now they're experiencing the brand different. I removed my hands and I made sure that we had formulas that were just as good as my hands that we could ship all around the world. Not everybody, some people still want to be touched. I used to have people that would come in and say they want a facial, but in reality, they just want my hands on them. They want my conversation.
And what's your Instagram?
Skinostics.
Skinostic.
Yes.
Skinostic. SKINOOSTICS.
Like diagnostics. Skinostics.
Skinostics.
Yes.
Okay, go crazy. I see you. You shipping out your little products and all that. I see you. This is good, actually. This really is good. I like it. Okay. And this is something that you're going hard on.
Absolutely.
I love it. And you think your biggest issue is marketing, getting people to know who you are?
Yes, social proof.
Okay.
So something that I know, especially for the industry that I'm in, seeing is believing. Mm-hmm. People, they want to see that you are using this product. They want to know that you love this product. They want to know that if it's a skincare product, what has your experience been? What are your results? Yeah. You know, and so it was very easy for me to be able to showcase that in person, because when the clients would come in, let's just say they were a new first-time client, I would be taking the pictures myself of their before. And then when they would come back, either depending on how severe their acne or their hyperpigmentation was, whether it was every week or every 2 weeks, I would be taking those pictures. So that was something I was able to track myself. I was also send the pictures to them, or I would tell them, hey, make sure you take your own before and afters, but most of the time it was me.
Gotcha.
So I was able to showcase that.
And you launched this, when did you launch the product?
The new products we have, September 30th.
September 30th, okay.
Yes.
And so I guess that's all you?
That's all me.
Wow. You lit. It's doing good. No?
Are you talking about that box of that big old bin orders?
Yeah.
No, that's just one that one that we had in our hand, that white one. That's the one that we're just doing that for content. Oh. We're putting it in a bin, so we have a warehouse. He's talking about you lit. I'm like, what?
Nah, so
we're just doing that for content. So that's just one video, that we're putting in the bin.
So the video, I thought all the boxes in the USPS was hers.
No.
But it was the one
that we're putting in the bin.
Go back. So the one you're putting in the bin.
That one.
That's mine. Okay, all right, cool. I got you. But one day it's going to be like that. For sure. Okay?
I have no doubt about that.
So how do you promote it now?
We're online, email marketing, SMS marketing. We do that. But pretty much everything is organic right now.
How do you market it?
So we show the benefits. What can you get out of the product? We tell you exactly what it could do.
On what? I don't understand.
What do you mean who and where?
How do you make sales?
Email marketing.
Meaning you blast out emails?
Yes. Education based.
How many people you got on your email list?
It's shy of 1,000.
Okay.
I've suppressed a lot due to them not responding, and most of those people are from who experienced the brand in person.
You look at email marketing as shooting out emails.
Yes. Communicating with the client.
But email marketing is more than that.
For sure.
There's like email acquisition. Mm-hmm. How do you get the emails?
Okay, yes. So let's talk about that. So one of our email acquisition strategies that we do is we have a skincare questionnaire. Okay. So if we have new clients, of course, they don't know where to start. They're just like, they always ask me, Jaqueline, what do I need for my skin? Hey, we already got it set up for you. Go take this skincare questionnaire. In less than 60 seconds, we'll have something tailored to you for your skin, not only just what you need, but based off your skin type.
And who are you having these conversations with?
New clients, regular.
So people that are, but you got to find people who, before they become your client.
Correct.
How are we collecting emails?
I have a form. We have it in our stories. We have it in our Instagram stories.
So your primary marketing is, I'm going to put this link in my stories to get people to give me their
We've
email.
ran ads as well.
Does it work?
We haven't ran them in a while.
Okay, so just tell me you don't have a strategy.
We do have a strategy.
Link in my bio?
We have link in the bio. We have it in our email list. We do have a welcome series where we funnel people.
No. You're emailing people, you already have their email list. Okay? The way you're trying to get emails is through the link in your bio or in your stories, correct?
Right. I organically post too.
Okay, and your organic post. Outside of you making a post on Instagram to a fraction of the people that actually follow you, how are you getting and gathering emails?
From posting the form across social platforms.
Okay, so the only way you get people's email is you post on your Instagram page and hope that they click that.
They do. I'm not hoping. They do.
All right, let me see here. Did you post one today?
No, I didn't.
Yesterday?
No. The day before last night going into this morning, yes, but it expired. I posted it on the
day
story.
Before last night.
Yeah,
I've
going
never
into this
heard
morning, but it expired. I could pull it up. It's in the archives.
Pull it up. Let's see how many people clicked it.
Let me show you.
Let's see how many people clicked the link.
And I don't know how many people clicked it, David. So let's see.
So what I'm saying to you is you've not thought on how we can aggressively get a bunch of people's emails.
Right. I know what we need to do. We need to run a sample campaign.
A sample campaign. Explain that.
We need to have skincare samples that are ready to go, and we need to run a ad campaign that gives people access to get a sample size of our product just for them to try.
Did you just come up with that?
No, I didn't.
How long you been thinking about it?
It's not a thought. It's actually in the works right here. Here are the little samples right there being done.
Well, all right, so I'm saying my point is, how long have you been working on this?
Not long. I would say maybe the top of the year, putting it into motion.
Got it.
It was already in plan. We had an e-commerce strategist, an intensive done. That was something that the last two
so
people.
So you're going to do that?
Oh, for sure. That's in motion.
Okay. But right now, the only motion is click this link and let me get your email.
Right.
Any other strategy on how you can get people to buy from you?
I want to do a skincare challenge. That was also something that was recommended to us. Do a skincare challenge. This is one of the ways where you can easily get UGC, get people to buy the product, put a package together for them. Special package. Hey, we're going to do the skincare challenge for 30 days. Buy this. Days 1 through 30. Show us how you're using it. What results are you seeing from it? So a skincare challenge was another.
What do you think your biggest issue is?
Capital.
For what?
For marketing.
What would you do with it?
Put it into the ads.
So you run ads?
Absolutely. With that sample campaign, reach the masses on that. Have them.
Need?
10K will be enough to start off. I've actually met with an investor. Waiting to hear back. I sent a follow-up yesterday. We'll see.
10K, you're going to give them how much of your company? Or is it just...
That wasn't... So she asked me...
Want their money back?
She asked me what exactly did I need, and, what was I, what would be, ideally for me, what would that look like in terms of payback?
What does that look like?
So that's still up in the air. I really just need a loan.
You just need a loan. So they give you the $10,000.
Really just need a loan.
And you're going to give them how much back?
Depends on that term.
What you think?
I can give them 1,000 back. I don't believe that us not getting I do believe that us not getting capital or not getting something to put into the marketing, I believe it's going to sting a bit. We're going to have to continue to just organically do this, and that can be slow. We've ran ads before. We've had long-term clients, come in when I was service-based. So I know they work.
How much you willing to give up with your company? Do Shark Tank real quick.
How much am I willing to give up? 10%.
For 10,000?
No. For
what?
I need more than 10,000 for
why?
10%. What do you mean? Why? For 10%?
What's the value of your company?
For 10%, 10,000?
How much do you make per month?
I'm at $3,500 right now.
Okay. Half of that is product costs or expenses and packaging and shipping out, all that kind of stuff. So
warehouse location.
Netting $1,500.
Yeah.
A month, which if we multiply that by 12, that's what, 18,000. So right now your company's doing 18,000 a year. What do you think a company doing 18,000 a year evaluates at?
I don't know. Tell me.
I don't know. I mean, we could do like a 4X of growth. I mean, 4X of gross or 10X of, let's say we're doing 10X of net, like 180,000, which means 10% of that company would be 18,000.
Okay.
I got $18,000.
You got $18,000, but would you give it to me?
Would you give me? The normal valuation is 10%. I would need a lot. I need a bigger chunk.
Right. You need a bigger chunk. You want it forever?
Yeah, I want it forever. I get $18,000. I would need probably like 30%. If I'm just giving you just money and no strategy and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Take 20%. What?
For how much?
So you're saying if you get, let's say you get $20,000 of money for marketing right now, your company would grow.
It would. Yeah, definitely.
So what? Like $1 million company?
We got the product. We do same day shipping.
So I mean,
Guaranteed.
it could take you forever to get this $18,000. It
could.
may or may not work out the way you think it's going to work out, or we could do this $18,000. We go up to $1 million company. You give me my $200,000. You make $800,000.
I could. That's what you want to do, David?
What's up?
That's what you want to do?
You tell me. What we doing?
Let's do it.
Already? I gotta look at your back end numbers.
Let's do it. Now, I was told to. I was told to when I sat down with the investor. She knows me, and she has a coalition of women that she meet with, and they invest in small businesses. And so at the time when I met with her, I didn't know that mine was going to be going up against others, on the docket. Yeah. But she told me, she said, for what you're asking for, Jaqueline, she said, I think you should just go back and contract your hands. She said, your hands are your healing power. And I said, but I've removed my hands. And I said, this product that I got is fire. Yeah. Like, it's crazy. Here's the thing. You got to do what you got to do to go get the money. And I'm partnering with a company right now. And I'm putting in a certain amount of money, but the money isn't the value of why I'm asking for what I'm asking for. Gotcha.
In terms of percentage. I'm rebranding their whole company. Like I'm structurizing their whole business. Okay. And I'm going to do marketing, so it's not just money. But I give you $18,000. You say, I take the $18,000. I give you the 20%. We just run it, which would be cool for me if I trusted that you're going to do the work. Right. But you don't seem like the person that's really going to do the work.
I don't?
No.
Why not? You're the first person to tell me that, actually.
Because your current only way of marketing right now and getting emails is through Instagram stories, but you don't even do that every day. So I'm trying to understand what you do in your day-to-day business to grow this e-com business.
That's a good observation.
What you be doing?
I be posting. I use my personal brand to post to connect with customers.
Building a business,
storytelling
is more than posting on Instagram.
No, I know. I do know that.
But it tells me that you have this skill set. Somebody probably told you that you need to work on your business and not in your business. Because if it was up to me and I got like kids to feed, I'm taking these products and I'm in the streets. Yeah. There used to be how old are you?
I'll be 29 in June.
Oh, yeah, you're young. There used to be a time where you actually had to take a product and meet with someone and try to sell it to them.
For sure.
Back in the day.
For sure.
But now people think building a business is putting up an Instagram page and putting up a post and say, I'm out here grinding. And that's not grinding.
No, it's not.
So I want you to go grind. Like, go get you don't need my $18,000. You can go get $18,000. You can call all them clients that used to do their face, I ain't seen you in a minute. How's that skin doing? Bad, ain't it? I know, because you ain't seen me in a minute. And you hit that list, and then you go get this $10,000 for marketing instead of taking money from somebody where they give you the money, they want some sort of, and I'm telling you, ain't nobody gonna give you $10,000 and say, let me get $1,000 on my money. Like, it's, because they have to trust you. And there's way easier, more reliable ways to make sure my money isn't lost. So, I mean,
you're the first person to tell me.
Here's what I would do.
You're the first person to tell me that.
Without knowing what you would do, I give you $20,000, but I need like 30%. 35%.
Of the company.
Yeah, because we'll build like a big brand. I was trying to.
You say you want
$20,000, 30%. Do you have? Hold on, before I give you this money.
So is this just money? You're just gonna give money?
Let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Do you know how to grow a business to where this $20,000 is gonna grow, and I'm not gonna lose my money?
You're not gonna lose your money. I have the roadmap.
You have the roadmap.
I could show it to you.
So if you had $20,000, you know what to do. You will grow this. You will build this business.
Absolutely.
Okay. So no, yeah, I just be giving you money because I don't have time to build it for you.
Right. I don't need you to.
But I would need 30% of this like multi-million-dollar company. So
I have the
we do $10 million. It makes sense to me because I make $3 million, but you make $7 million if you do the work.
I have the roadmap. I don't need you to build this company. You haven't saw nothing. You just gonna shake my hand?
No, this is how they do it on Shark Tank. They solidify the deal with a handshake, right? And then we go back and we look at the numbers and make sure what you're telling me is true.
Right. I have the roadmap for you.
So 20,000 cash, 30% of your brand, and you will go out and build it.
I will go out and build this company.
You own the trademark?
I do. I own the
formula
trademark.
Is your formula?
No.
Whose formula is it?
I hope that's not going to be in there.
It's for sure going to be in there.
Oh, my God.
Whose formula
Nobody
is it?
needed to know that.
Whose formula is it?
It's my formula.
I don't know if I trust my
I work with a team of chemists. I can call her.
It's your formula. Mm-hmm. So why you say it wasn't your formula?
It's not. It's not. That is something you will see in the blueprint. That is something that we want to work towards. We white label this formula. If we wanted to customize it on our own, that takes way more money than we've invested in the formulas. The formulas, we paid over $20K for those formulas.
I don't know what to believe from you anymore.
You don't have to. I got it all on paper.
But no, you said it was and it wasn't.
It's not. It's not our formula. No. We white label these formulas.
You be lying about stuff sometimes?
I think that's why I'm a problem for a lot of people, because I don't be lying, and I know people do be lying.
All right. You sell your product on Shopify?
Absolutely.
Let me see that.
You go on now.
Let me look at them real quick. Because my new 30% stake in this company is predicated on me understanding these numbers and what's going on. You run a business by yourself?
I do.
You got no other partners?
No, I don't have any other partners. I do have a husband.
Okay. Hey, boo. What'd he do?
He works the logistics of the company.
Really?
Yes, he does.
I was like full-time? That's what both of y'all work in this business?
Yes, he does all the shipping. He does all of the data. He used to run my ads for the company and everything. That's what he does.
So your whole family is living off $1,700 a month?
We don't have any children. He works as well.
Where's he work?
He just got laid off, but he was working for UPS. He's worked for Delta as well.
Okay. So now I feel like some of this 20,000 gonna go to y'all.
No, why would it go to us?
A little bit.
You know what? I can't say that on camera.
You might be able to. It's just us here.
They told me not to.
Let me see this Spotify.
I was about to tell you something.
What you gonna tell me? What did it have to do with?
But if I say it, I think y'all gonna run it. So I don't think I should say that. What I would say.
Oh, do what you're saying to do?
No, what you just asked me. If I say it, I think you guys gonna run it. So I'll tell you off camera.
Okay. Think I'm gonna run what? That clip back?
Yeah, I think if I say it, I think you guys are gonna put it out there. I'm not. I'm gonna tell you off camera.
All right, I want you to be comfortable.
I was briefed before I got here to make sure I don't say it.
Let's see this. Okay. All right. So this month so far, 1.24 thousand. I like that. Okay. Yesterday, didn't really make nothing. This week, 680. Okay. Today,
go back in the months too.
Yeah, I'm about to go. We going.
Go to September 30th when we
September
release
30th.
them.
I'm not going back that far. I'm gonna go like last month. Let's go last month. What is that? Last month. Apply December 3,200. Okay, go crazy. November we did 1,500. October, we did 4,700. Okay, I see what you're doing. September, we did 1,700. Then you launched in September?
At the end of September, so I believe it rolled over maybe into October 1st, so September 30th.
Okay, so nothing before August?
No.
Okay.
That was the breaks that we were on.
Okay.
Getting a new warehouse space.
And all this from link in my bio?
Yes, we didn't run any ads. We were posting organically.
Okay. And what's your top selling product?
Our Renew Cleanser and our Blemish to Brighten Kit. Our number one concern amongst our community, we have this data to back it up to show. Gotcha. It is dark spots. Yeah.
I do want to tell you though, I would severely be taking advantage of you if I gave you $20,000 for 30% of your company.
I wouldn't take that.
We shook on it first off.
But
that was a binding agreement.
We still have to talk off camera, Dave.
Yeah, but it was a binding agreement.
That's a lot.
Maybe. It depends.
I was told to go back and contract.
So I want to know, why are you afraid to go out and get this money?
I'm not afraid.
Yourself. You got to do something.
I do.
And it can't be what we've been doing.
Right.
Especially your husband just got laid off. You do this full time. Both of y'all in the business full time. Mm-hmm. Yesterday should have scared you to death.
Oh, it did.
Because yesterday were no sales.
It did.
Oh, which makes sense though, because you didn't post yesterday.
I posted yesterday.
You just said you didn't see it.
You didn't see it on Instagram, and if you go in our back office too, Instagram is one of our. It used to be one of our top ways that we got sales and traffic and things like that, but it's been Facebook now. Now it's been Facebook. Instagram used to be number one. That's where people found me from when I was, Well,
listen, this is going to be hustle season.
For sure.
You need to reach out to all them clients and say, I'm using my hands again.
So I need to go get in a lease and a contract again.
I ain't say that. You could pull up on people's houses.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Because my insurance is not going to cover me to do that. See, I'm about the book person. You ain't going to.
You can't.
Ain't nothing go wrong. Absolutely. You cannot do that. I know there are estheticians doing that, beauty professionals doing that, but I know they ain't got no insurance because it's not going to cover you if something go wrong.
Oh, so you can't come to someone's house and do their. I didn't know that about the business.
No, you can't do that. No? I know there's people doing that, but you cannot do that.
Here's what baffles me, because if your rent was only $500 something, are you still paying for that machine, the laser machine?
No, I'm not.
Do you need the laser machine to do what you do?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I need it.
What a conundrum.
Yeah, I need the laser machine. I've had people, I actually had a nurse. She tried to solicit me. I was actually already out of the treatment room. She tried to solicit me to come into her. She had a situation going on where she was in a salon suite, but she had two spaces that she combined together.
Got it.
And she wanted me to come in and she wanted me to offer services. She saw my results. She saw that I'm education-based. And so she tried to get me to come in, but she told me she wanted me to come in as a 1099 contractor.
Oh, to
but
do the work.
She misclassified me. She wanted commission as well.
But you would go get a job though.
What you mean at her place?
Anywhere, like if somebody wanted to hire you as an assistant, they got the machines and all. You just do the work and you get the money. Would you do that?
I would. I'm not going to be able to get that 20,000, that 18,000 fast.
Of course not.
No. They're paying estheticians. It's trash.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily have to be fast. You just got to get the money.
Correct.
Because sometimes we'll be chasing fast, and it might take 10 months to get it fast, or we can do it slow in a few months, and we just have the money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need those machines. She wasn't willing to do that. She couldn't see the end.
I'm sorry. Is there no insurance that will allow you to go to somebody's house?
No, it is not. You cannot travel and go in people's homes and perform these treatments.
Are you sure?
I am very sure.
That's interesting.
I'm very
sure. Is that right?
Sure.
Did y'all know that? No? What about people that do hair? That they need insurance?
I don't know about nobody that do hair, but anything could go wrong with the treatment, and they are not going to. That policy is not going to cover you home from home. Being in someone's home, they're not going to cover you.
Oh, wow.
That's sanitation. There are things that you have to have in a salon suite that establishes that you are working in a sterile environment. You can't have carpet. You have to have floors like these.
Wow.
See, I don't play that. you're not gonna be able to come flip the book or throw it at me. I don't play that.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
I do.
I trust you now as a business.
I don't play that.
As a business partner, I trust you a little more because you know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm by the book, very much so.
So how are we gonna go get this money?
How we gonna get it? Cause I sure need it.
Yeah, cause you can't. I can't
in go
good
back.
conscience give you $20,000 and take 30% of the company and not do nothing but give you the money.
Yeah, what we gonna do? What am I gonna do?
In this scenario, if you had a space, you think you would be able to make some money?
If I had a space?
Yeah.
Absolutely, but I need those machines.
You need the machines. And that's where you're kind of nervous, like.
Because if I don't have those machines, I'm just, for what I do and the type of people that come in to see me and the things that I'm looking at, like it's some pictures in here, it's bad.
Yeah.
And yeah, I need that laser. I need the Aero Laze Neo Elite laser.
Have you thought about what you're going to do though? Like in this situation?
I have. I've thought about what I'm going to do.
And what was that?
I'm waiting on, like I said, before I came here, last night actually, I followed up with the partner to see what she was going to do. But I'm going to go to family. Are you too good to drive Uber? No, I'm not. I'm not too good to drive Uber. No. Why are you looking like that?
I'm just saying. I'm trying to see what you're willing to do.
But you said it, but you looking like this.
That's how I'll be looking. Here's what I think.
No, I'm not too.
Here's what I think. One, I do think you could get a strategic partner, but don't just take money. They need to have some sort of marketing ability. So, don't just take money for equity.
Okay.
Take money, and I give you a return.
Yeah.
But there are going to be some people that want to just give you cash and equity. So, in the deal that I'm working on right now, I'm working for it.
Nice.
You know what I mean? We're putting together marketing strategies and all that kind of stuff. So it makes sense that I get the percentage that I'm asking for in addition to the money that I'm putting up. And I need my money back, but I'm not trying to take it out at the expense of the company. There's no interest or anything like that. So as an entrepreneur, one, if your major market is social media, you're going to have to be a lot more educated and in the eyes of people, because I think you know your stuff. But on your page, I don't think you display it as often as you should. So like Earn Your Leisure's page, they have so much business education multiple times a day about what's going on in the business space, and people trust that. So you need to find, even if it's not you saying it, there needs to be articles and all that kind of stuff on your social media presence so that people trust you. And when people trust you, they'll buy from you because they'll know that this formula that you have is good because it's women so educated about it.
Right.
Does that make sense? So we got to be more active online for sure. But you also need to find all these little pop-ups, all these little women's events. There's women's, especially in Atlanta.
For sure.
There's 1 million women's events.
Yeah.
You need to start partnering with certain influencers that are in the beauty space. Give them some, make a network. Do you have those type of relationships?
I have the relationships that cost money.
That's not a relationship that you're looking for.
What type of relationship am I looking for? How do I
to where
pitch
it's not
that?
super transactional. You need to find
So product, you're saying gift them product in exchange for a video?
You need to help them with their skin, even if it's not your product. There's people that are really popular, but they're real self-conscious about their skin. And they can't figure it out.
Yeah, I know someone.
So you need to go help them. Not with, hey, use my product and make a post, because now that's transactional.
Right.
But I want to help you with the problem that you're having because I understand this stuff. And then those are the relationships you want because you help them, not for nothing. So when you do have a product, of course they'll share it or promote it.
That's a guarantee?
Yeah, 100%. You need to know that in your mind.
Okay.
If you help someone with a problem that they've been dealing with for a long time, for nothing, it's not transactional, you become their friend. Their friends have not helped them.
Because they don't know how.
They don't know how. All I need is a testimonial. You think if you help them, they wouldn't do that?
I've seen people that need help and they are using products from different brands as a means to make money. There's this one influencer I came across. I did not know her skin looked like that up under all that makeup and those products that she was promoting. But she messed around and she posted a video and her skin looks bad.
What'd you say?
I can't imagine me approaching her and saying, hey, such and such, can I help you with your skin, without her responding back to me and saying, yeah, this is how much, this is my rate card. Because that's what she's doing.
Where are you getting this scenario in your head from?
Because the same brands and the same type of people that you're asking me to help, these brands, so I don't have any skin problems. I have dry skin, but I don't have any active acne or hyperpigmentation. These brands, they do me the same way.
So you're saying you reached out to an influencer with bad skin and you told them, hey,
I didn't tell her, but the one that I would like to help, she's promoting products
what
for
I'm
brands
saying is
with
you
payment.
created a scenario in your head that you don't know is true or not. In your head, you think, I DM this person, they come back with a rate card.
Not everybody.
That's what you said.
But the one that I have my eye on, I understand what you're saying. Mm-hmm. I do. I need people, everyday people, and you don't even have to be no influencer. I need everyday people. I'm about real people, real results, real stories. Everyday people. I would love to find an everyday person, or,
there's a person in your head and you just did not reach out to them. What I'm saying is you're not reaching out to them because you've created a scenario in your head on what they're going to say, then what you're going to say. You created a whole dialogue in your head of what's happening, and it hasn't happened yet. What you need to do is find these people who have a problem and say, I've been an esthetician for X amount of years. I'm certified with this. I got this type of insurance. I've helped so many people. I'm a fan of yours. I would love to help you. And you think when you say that, they say, okay, well, here's how much it's going to cost for you to help me. And that it doesn't work like that.
Okay.
If you come and say, hey, I want you to use my product, then they're going to come back with a rate card, of course. But I'm saying you don't want transactional relationships.
Right.
Go help a bunch of people who have influence. And if you help 4 of them, one of them might really be a true advocate and they change your life forever.
Where do I find these people, David?
You have one person in mind. What are you talking about? Start with the person that you know.
Do you check your DMs?
Sometimes. Actually, yes. All the time.
Okay. After this is over, can I DM you the response?
The response to what?
What'd she say?
You didn't reply to her yet.
I'm going to.
I need you to come with a more positive attitude.
No, I'm positive.
She might not reply at all.
She might not. She might. I'm going to email her too, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to email her too. I'm going to email her too, for sure.
That's the work that needs to happen on a regular basis.
Yes. I'm going to email her too.
Now, there's one. Don't hang your hat on that.
Right.
Because there's 1,000 of them out here. Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of them out here. That's the work. You need to run up on them and say, yo, use this, which is your product. You don't have to say this is my product, but use this. Like, let me know what you're eating. Let me know what you're drinking. Like, you have to really be knowledgeable, but you can land them this way. You understand?
Okay.
You did good today.
Thank you.
Yeah. So do the work and we'll have you come back.
Okay. Let's do it.
Good.
Thank you.
A binding contract. You're very welcome. If you like the video that you just watched, click this one. You're going to like this one, maybe even more. Click it right now.